So towards the end of the last season, the world has shifted around quite a bit. Can we just talk a little bit just about how the context has changed because of the ring?
For the first time, humanity has a doorway into other solar systems and other habitable worlds. And what you're really seeing over the course of season 4 is how that ultimately begins to undermine these long-standing institutions, traditions, alliances. The rings changed everything.
The RCEs, the corporation, first allowed access to this new solar system and new world. Can we just explain a little bit about what the RCE is?
We've always talked about sort of like ExxonMobil. Halliburton. It's a company that does exploration of new worlds.
First scientists ever to study a whole new biome.
And it's sort of half science and half resource extraction. You justify the resource extraction by doing the science first. So, you know, they'll say, oh, here's this new moon we've never been to. And RCE go, well, we'll go there. And they'll do science, you know, which actually helps. And then when that's all done, then they get the contract to pull the helium-3 out of it.
We found some belters squatting on a rock with $1 billion in platinum ore that we had the charter for.
And Adolphus Mertry, where does he fit into that structure as a company man?
I see him as sort of part safe pair of hands and part mercenary. He's an earther, and his morality is, you know, like all of us, there's grey areas to that, yeah. He's slightly compromised. But, you know, he's a very efficient and proficient ex-military.
You've got 2 seconds. For saying you got 1!
This is a man that I don't think feels much, but thinks a lot.
When we were talking about it, you were talking about how you didn't see him as a bad man, and that was great. He's not coming down there to like kill everybody, but what happens, deliberate or not, costs him people and costs him a friend.
For a belter to enter atmosphere like that is horrific on their body.
We've always played gravity as a character in the show. And this is the first time it's a very personal thing for Naomi. It is actually an enemy.
How am I doing?
Good.
And look what Naomi's doing, changing her body to actually allow her to live on a planet that she chooses.
The big factors are that firstly, she's never going to go to Earth. That is her oppressor's place. She won't set foot there. But if there's a chance that maybe there's somewhere for us to be in an atmosphere, there's a hope that if it's not Ilus, it could be somewhere. The other thing is the idea that she wants to not just watch it from orbit. She wants to be a part of this. Maybe it's naive, but I think for her, it's about stopping tragedy from unfolding.